Abstract wooden sculptures, timeless expressions of creativity and craftsmanship. Welcome to this in-depth exploration of abstract wooden sculptures, where art, nature, and craftsmanship come together in stunning harmony. Wooden sculpture is a powerful form of artistic expression, but when it takes on abstract forms, it moves beyond mere representation to evoke deeper emotions, philosophical thoughts, and limitless imagination. Unlike realistic carvings of animals, people, or landscapes, abstract wooden sculptures challenge the artist and the viewer to see beyond the ordinary, transforming raw wood into shapes that are open to interpretation and personal reflection. In this video, we'll dive deep into the fascinating world of abstract wooden sculptures. We'll uncover what makes them unique, explore different styles and approaches, discover what to consider when creating or purchasing one, and examine how these mesmerizing works of art can transform any interior space. So whether you're an artist looking for inspiration, a collector seeking that perfect statement piece, or simply someone who appreciates the blend of natural materials and modern design, stay with me as we unravel the magic of abstract wooden sculptures. 1. What is an abstract wooden sculpture? To begin, let's define what we mean when we talk about abstract wooden sculptures. Unlike traditional sculpture, which often aims to replicate realistic forms, abstract sculpture breaks free from those rules. In abstract art, the goal is not necessarily to depict a specific object or scene. Instead, it's about exploring shapes, lines, textures, movement, and balance. An abstract wooden sculpture may consist of swirling curves, sharp geometric angles, or even seemingly random patterns, all carefully crafted to provoke thought, emotion, or simply visual intrigue. What makes wooden abstract sculptures stand apart is the natural warmth of the material itself. Wood has grain, color variations, knots, and textures that lend an organic character to even the most modern or minimalist abstract designs. Whether it's a towering spiral made from oak, a floating shape carved from walnut, or a chaotic explosion of interlocking pine segments, each abstract sculpture has its own unique personality. And because wood is a living material, the sculpture changes over time as it responds to its environment, subtly shifting in color or texture, adding to its story. 2. The artistic process behind abstract wooden sculptures. The creation of an abstract wooden sculpture is a journey that begins long before the first cut is made. It starts with the artist's vision, or, in some cases, with the wood itself. Many artists let the wood's natural shape guide their creativity. A knot in the grain, a twist in the bark, or a crack in the surface can all become focal points in the final design. The process often involves several stages. First, there is selection. Choosing the right wood is critical. Hardwoods like walnut, maple, cherry, and oak are common for their strength and rich textures. Once the wood is selected, the artist may sketch out ideas or work intuitively, allowing the piece to evolve naturally as they carve. Tools vary as well. Some artists rely on traditional hand tools like chisels and gouges, while others use power tools for smoother, flowing curves. Then comes refining the form. This can take days, weeks, or even months, as the artist sands, carves, and adjusts the sculpture until the balance, movement, and flow feel just right. Finally, finishing techniques bring the sculpture to life. Oils, waxes, and stains can enhance the natural beauty of the wood, while others may leave the sculpture raw and untreated to age naturally over time. 3. Popular styles of abstract wooden sculpture. The abstract wooden sculpture world is incredibly diverse. Let's explore a few distinct styles that capture the imagination of artists and collectors alike. Heavy checkmark geometric abstraction. These sculptures focus on precise shapes, like cubes, spheres, pyramids, or intersecting angles. When crafted from wood, they create an intriguing tension between the material's organic origin and the mathematical perfection of the form. Heavy checkmark fluid and organic shapes. Inspired by nature's curves, these pieces often resemble waves, spirals, or flowing ribbons. The natural flexibility and warmth of wood make it ideal for such smooth, continuous movements. Heavy checkmark fragmented and deconstructed forms. These sculptures intentionally appear broken, shattered, or incomplete. This style often speaks to themes of imperfection, chaos, and reconstruction, reminding us that beauty often lies in the unexpected. Heavy checkmark symbolic abstraction. Here, the sculpture may suggest an idea, emotion, or concept without literally depicting it. For example, a rising spiral might symbolize growth, while an open loop might reflect infinity or unity. Heavy checkmark mixed media abstract sculptures. Some artists integrate other materials, like metal, resin, or glass, into their wooden creations. These combinations allow for exciting contrasts of texture, color, and form. Each style offers something unique, pushing the boundaries of how we perceive and interact with wooden art. 4. How abstract wooden sculptures elevate interior spaces. Beyond their artistic significance, abstract wooden sculptures have a practical role in interior design. They serve as conversation starters, focal points, and emotional anchors in a room. Heavy checkmark in modern, minimalist interiors. A bold wooden abstract sculpture adds warmth and depth, preventing the space from feeling cold or sterile. Heavy checkmark in rustic or natural-inspired homes. Abstract wood art continues the theme of bringing the outside in, while offering a modern twist. Heavy checkmark for public spaces like hotels, offices, and galleries. Large abstract wooden sculptures make powerful statements, drawing attention without overwhelming the senses. Because wood carries inherent warmth, texture, and variation, these sculptures blend beautifully with other materials. Place them beside metal furniture for contrast, near glass elements to add softness, or against a concrete wall to balance the hardness with organic charm. 5. The emotional impact of abstract wooden sculptures. While abstract wooden sculptures are certainly visual pieces, they also operate on a deeper, emotional level. Unlike art with clear narratives or subjects, abstract art invites you to bring your own meaning. A sculpture that one person finds calming, another may find chaotic. What feels like growth to one may feel like disintegration to another. This personal interpretation is what makes abstract art so enduring. It's not just about looking at something, it's about feeling it. And with wood as the medium, something that once lived, grew, and aged, the connection becomes even stronger. Touching a wooden sculpture is an entirely different experience from touching something made of metal or stone. There's a warmth, a softness, a sense of timelessness that other materials can't replicate. 6. Choosing or creating your own abstract wooden sculpture. If you're considering purchasing or even creating your own abstract wooden sculpture, think deeply about what resonates with you. What shapes speak to you? What emotions do you want the piece to evoke? Where will it live in your home? Take your time selecting an artist or design. Remember, this is not just a decorative item. It's a personal statement, a piece of soul captured in wood. Consider whether you want something large and commanding or small and subtle. Do you prefer smooth finishes or rough, raw edges? Do you want to see bold carvings or gentle curves? If you're creating one yourself, let the wood lead the way. Allow imperfections to become part of the story. Embrace the unexpected. This is what abstract wooden sculpture is all about. Conclusion: the living art of abstract wooden sculptures. To wrap up, abstract wooden sculptures are so much more than just carved shapes. They are a celebration of nature, creativity, and human emotion, all preserved in one of the Earth's most timeless materials. They are silent storytellers, asking us to pause, to feel, and to interpret. Whether placed on a table, mounted on a wall, or standing tall in a public space, these sculptures become part of our environment, shifting with the light, responding to touch, and continuing to breathe life into our daily lives. So, if you're seeking art that goes beyond the ordinary, that moves past the predictable, and that offers endless layers of meaning and beauty, consider welcoming an abstract wooden sculpture into your space. It's an investment not only in design but in experience, a bridge between human creativity and the enduring spirit of the natural world. Thank you for joining me in this journey through the extraordinary world of abstract wooden sculptures.